And then you brought someone over to the ring and you Batista bombed them, correct?
Of course. You
Who?
Hulkamania.
Hulkamania, brother!
Here's the thing, Video James.
You don't get it, Video James!
If we were in the same room and you like the same building and you ran downstairs and were like, upstairs there's a wrestling ring, I need to Batista bomb you. I'd be like, let's go. I understand.
Throwing you off the top rope and slamming your head off the pylon, brother.
If I don't get a lasting injury, I think it was a waste of time.
What's up, furries?
Hey.
Welcome back!
That's how we start.
After a 2-week hiatus, your favorite crispy critters are back. Doing 1920s noir, road trip, mysteries, doing what is essentially like, I guess it's an escort mission. Today is also a prison break. I, of course, am your humble dungeon daddy, garbage man daddy. I'm here, joined with me as always by my fantastical furry friends and one fiend with feathers. Let me introduce you to Critter Egg, Moss Creature, the Noodledoodler, and Vidiogames, who are all fantastic people who are here to play some more Roots, which is a TTRPG, where we play little critters and we do little critter things. How you all doing?
Well,
pretty good.
I love the energy. Yeah.
Everyone, let's bring it down this session. Ronnie's gonna go ahead.
Let's do this.
Ronnie's gonna go ahead and roll for might, actually.
ASMR prison break.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm joking.
if every time I direct everybody's attention to the open window on the right.
So
this is the heist if it was just Ronnie and Sam.
Okay, so last time we kind of got a little insight into the greater mystery at large. We stumbled upon a cat, a stray cat, going to basically just free food that this human had left out. We got some insight to the greater mystery at large. In that regard, we got like a clue. And we got a couple of other things. We got Thrall Abdul, the deer that we're escorting back to the woods, to an animal hospital. But in doing so, you guys are also at the animal hospital, a place known for detaining and caging animals. And so, one by one, I'm gonna ask you all what you guys will be doing as you spend a couple of days within this animal hospital, starting with one Chewy Raccoon.
Starting with me. I mean, I trust this human pretty intrinsically, so I don't see a reason to leave yet.
Yeah. I mean, that's okay. Yeah. That makes
Everybody's got a 5-star hotel going.
Yeah.
That makes
we
complete
got to
sense.
Chewy getting a massage from a vet tech.
Yeah, Chewy, this has been a great vacation for you. I mean, you haven't had to, whip any young chefs in line, haven't had to scold anyone for messing up your recettes or nothing. You got a massage, you've been pampered, you got you've got a full checkup, you're a young, healthy raccoon. You got a spacious cage and a little blanket all to yourself. That's freaking awesome. Unlike the rather cramped cage shared by a brother and sister possum. Ruby, how have you been spending this time within the animal hospital?
Well, I want to lockpick our way out of it in the first place.
It's picturing a bus. Like you just use your little claws in the lock.
I have paper clips.
Okay. Okay.
Gotcha.
I don't know how that gets translated to what the humans are seeing, but I'm on board.
Absolutely. Before that happens, I want to know what's Ronnie Ronnie and Ruby are sharing a cage. I want to know what's up, how Ronnie is dealing with the insolence that his sister is exhibiting here.
I'd say a good. How long are we here? How many days have we been here?
You guys have been here a good 3 days.
I think about 4 hours every day goes by where Ronnie's just sitting in the corner of the cage, acting like he's not seeing what's going on. He's just in denial. Whenever possible, he's trying to talk to Sam about getting out of here because we can't be here forever, and Ronnie doesn't yet understand that this is a temporary arrangement. Mm-hmm. So, but I don't know how much access he has to Detective Morrigan.
Not a whole lot because they keep they're keeping Sam actually out front in the only bird cage. So Sam's in the lobby.
So anytime they open the door to pass through, just a distant scream.
Ah!
I don't know what possum screams sound like actually.
Like a hiss. Yeah.
Something like that. Well, no, that actually works fairly well. I'm gonna say that every night, Ruby is able to pick the lock to the cage, and every night she gets a little closer to picking the lock to the door that separates the lobby and main office spaces from the kennel area, where there are a bunch of housers. You guys are the only quote-unquote wild animals here at this animal hospital. You guys haven't really seen where there have been keeping Thrall Abdul. None of these cages within, as far as you can tell, can one fit Thrall Abdul, because he's a very large deer with very large antlers. So you assume he's being held somewhere else, someplace you don't really know.
Okay.
So there's that.
I think Ronnie's trying to be a good detective, and he would start asking random housers about what they know.
I know about what?
About, where they would keep a big creature. To see if they know anything, but...
Yeah, okay. Let's say that there is a big, sniffly, great Saint Bernard within, diagonal view sight of your cage. And he's a very sleepy guy. He's in for the sniffles, and he's often dozing off. But he seems to be the nicest of all of the very anxious animals here at this veterinarian's office that are staying overnight for various reasons.
I haven't talked like Ronnie in a little bit. Let me see if I can remember how he sounds. Hey.
Yeah, mildly Italian. Yeah.
Dog, hey, dog. For fun to say dog. Hey, my canine friends. Ruby, can you help me out here? You're better at making loud noises than I am.
Hey, you!
You shouted louder. That's the only difference. I wave. Can you... Hey. Over here. Hey. Hey. Well, all right. Well...
I'm gonna say during this little scene, it is nighttime, and Ruby, you have successfully broken up. This is the third night.
Okay.
This is the third night you've been in here. Ruby, I'm gonna say within a couple of minutes, I'll let you successfully pick the lock to the main door that gets into the office in central area. So Ronnie, if you wanted to, you could get up out of your cage and interview any of the animals in this place.
So we have access to the lobby as well?
Not yet.
Okay, we don't. That's what we're working on. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a couple minutes.
At that point, I'm just gonna run my little claws across the
I have a thing.
the bars of the.
Yeah.
You're looking at me. Yeah. You know the sound I'm trying to generate to the one the dog's in.
Really good Foley work going on here. I love it.
I don't. I'm looking around to see if I have a way to make that noise. I was like, oh no. Hold on, maybe. Hold on. Can we use a lampshade? I don't. No, it's working.
Yeah, you got it. That was it.
Your mic isn't picking that up on Discord.
Two dudes with the
It's just putting things in front of the camera and it's not making any noise.
No, it was not. My mic's over here, though. My mic's over here. Hold on.
No, you have like sound dampening on. It's not gonna.
Dang it!
My God.
Ah!
Your mic's too good.
My mic's awesome. Thank you, Mike. Thanks for not being a Yeti.
Thank you, Michael. He has a name.
So yeah, you're on your thing, and like again, this big slobbery Saint Bernard looks up at you and goes,
What's your name, Bowzer?
He looks up. He like points his eyes over at a tag written in human.
Wait, you know how to read too? Or are you just assuming that's your name there? Do you not know how to talk? Hold on.
He's mute, but he understands everything.
Yeah, no, I'm gathering that.
Yeah, he's just mute.
Okay, well.
He understands. He understands that, like that. Yes, that is his name, but he can't read his own name. But he understands that is his name.
Yeah. Well, I can. What's his name?
His name is Bowzer.
That's a good name for him. Good job on it.
Adorable.
That's a good name for him. I love that.
I go, all right, Bowzer.
This is terrible. This is a terrible character for audio format, but luckily we have cameras.
So I'm like, I don't know, man. We do a show. Anyway, so I go, all right, Bowzer, do you come around here often? It sounds like I'm hitting on you. I'm sorry. I'm not good at this. I have another guy who usually helps me with this.
He nods his head. He's here quite often. And whether or not you're hitting on him, he's like, I don't know, man.
A dog and a possum, it can never work.
Coming this fall.
This time.
I want to see fanfiction now.
One jacked possum sharing an apartment together. Anyway,
And they were
Secret
roommates.
Life of Pets 3.
Ronnie and Bowzer, attorney at law.
Ronnie and Bowzer!
I ship this joke now.
That's a great joke.
Anyway, this is the end game. I'm looking for a guy that's a little too big for these cages. Do you know where else they keep people? All right. Well, I don't know how you can you gesture in a direction for me? Okay. Charades? I don't know. Be honest.
He like kind of like slowly gets up, like one foot and the other, and then he kind of nuzzle. He like presses his nose up against the bar and kind of slides it over to the lock.
Hey, Ruby, can I borrow you for a sec?
Yeah, sure. I could take a break.
Hold on. Hey, dog. Just you know, I've met dogs before that like to eat possums. Are you one of those? Okay, that's good enough for me. Ruby, can you lock this door for me? Assuming that's good enough for you too.
Yeah, sure. I take out my.
You're an expert at these little dog locks.
And that's how we died.
As soon as you start working at the Saint Bernard's dog lock, there's like at the cage above the Saint Bernard. There's a little Chihuahua. It's like, hey.
You don't need to yell at me.
And then all the other dogs start waking up. Like, wait, huh? Wait, what's going on? Wait. Whoa, the weird dogs are doing something. Hey guys, the weird dogs are doing something. They have opposable thumbs. That's so cool. They have opposable thumbs, guys. Oh my god.
No, all of
Did
you.
all of you
Whoa!
run out too?
And he's just very
Well,
loud voice. Oh my God, who let the dogs out? Ruby did.
give me either a charm check to see if you can shut up all these dogs.
Chewie's just waking up like, what's all the
Yeah,
racket
Chewie, yeah, you're
about?
waking up now.
Hey, Goon. You know how like DJ had an ability that let him use Sharp instead of Charm? I found something that
Found
lets
an
you use
ability that
Might.
allows you to use might
Might.
instead of charm.
It's in the rodent book. It's called Threatening Visage. Anyway,
Oh, awesome! Congratulations,
You
Alpha
knew the
Dog.
face it was gonna make.
yeah, I called it in advance. Anyway,
You love these kinds of rules.
anyway,
your roll?
9 plus 3, so that's 12.
That's a 12. Yeah, all the dogs are like, whoa! That weird dog is really alpha. The fuck?
Yeah, just a jacked boss.
Jack Possum. And then yeah, Ruby.
It's just like that. Holy fuck! What a weird dog.
Yeah, Ruby.
Yes.
Yeah, the Saint Bernard's cage swings open and outlumbers this Saint Bernard. Now that he's like able to, like walk around and everything, you can see him in like in this R level of consciousness visage. He's like I want to say like a depressed, divorced dad. Like he's wearing a wife beater and like a pair of basketball shorts, and then also a bathrobe, and he's got like the sniffles and everything.
It's like balding.
A little bit. He's an old dog and he's had a sad life, but
I'm
he's
picturing
running.
like Peter B. Parker if he wasn't Spider-Man.
Peter B. Parker if he gained like 50 pounds and had like Nixon jowls.
If you've watched Fantasy
just
High,
picturing
I'm picturing as
Nixon.
Galir.
Galir,
a good
yes.
one.
Like
Yeah, that's a good one.
obese Galir, basically. Yeah.
Obese Galir, yeah.
Obese
Yeah,
Galir.
anyway.
He's so
He's a
sad. I
Saint
want to give him a
Bernard.
hug.
Anyway,
Yeah, anyway, Bowzer comes out and you can like fully see him now. Yeah, and he's out and he's ready to help you guys.
Hey, yeah. We have a friend. His name's Thrall Abdul.
As you talk, he walks over to the door
I'm
that
following.
is connecting the kennel area to the office area. Chewie, do you want out?
oh yeah, I like that we let literally every dog out before we let Chewie.
That is such chaos.
That is very on brand.
Chewie.
Chewie's just waking up and like isn't really cool with being awake at this hour at the moment
Yeah.
because of the whole.
I tried shutting up the dogs.
Yeah,
I mean, you did a pretty good job, just not soon enough.
Yeah.
the nocturnal creature doesn't want to be awake at night.
Hey! Thank you for letting me out. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
somebody
have.
want to tell me what's going on?
Oh, we're trying to find Thrall.
And I'm freeing all the dogs.
What?
I
Wait,
assume you can break yourself out of your own cage, so.
I'm gonna have to make him roll for that.
In case anyone's forgotten.
Give me a
I
finesse
believe
check,
in
Chewie.
so much.
I can definitely try.
Give me a finesse check.
I actually do have
Yeah,
pick
so
lock. I
is
just
it
don't
just
have.
like a little thing.
Oh wait, the frickin' is that? Give me a minute.
Is that a roguish move or something like that?
Yeah, it's a roguish feat.
I only have one roguish feat because my character is
Oh
not
yeah,
very
no, like I
roguish.
have it, but I'm trying to remember. I had something.
Finesse.
There
Oh,
it
unless you have an
is.
ability that changes it.
Oh, I have to mark depletion to do that.
Yeah,
Eh.
that's how stuff
Okay,
works.
I'll just because it allows me to roll cunning instead of finesse, but I don't want to mark depletion.
You don't want to mark depletion? Okay. Did your move make you mark depletion?
No, it
Noodle?
just nope. I just can use
You
my
can just do
That's
that.
mean.
to persuade an
That's
NPC.
cool. What did you roll?
6.
You rolled a 6? Okay.
Yeah.
It's, you're the last creature to be free. All the other dogs
I knew
come
you
out.
could do it, Chewie.
All the other dogs get freed by Ruby really easily. And surprisingly, the little Chihuahua seems to be the highest in the pecking order, and he only bows to Ronnie. So when
Yeah.
when Chewie lands on the floor, this little Chihuahua walks up to Chewie and is like, "What's up, dog? What's up?
I love this guy.
What's up,
Not
dog?
much, fam. Just waking up.
You want to roll with me? Huh? Huh?
Got a group already
Oh yeah.
Good wave.
with
Oh, yeah?
Ronnie over there.
That's such a real visual. Like I've seen you almost.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. This Chihuahua in like this level of this plane is also wearing a wife beater, but he's wearing a very different energy wife beater.
I'm really waiting for the moment. I don't think it's gonna happen, but the moment that the door to the lobby opens and Ronnie comes out with just a whole pack of dogs, tells like Morgan, like, "Hey, I'm the alpha now."
Yeah.
I'm the king now.
But yeah, Bowzer has walked all the way to the door that separates the kennel from the lobby area, which is where Sam Morrigan is. And he just starts clawing at impotently with his dog hand at the door. Yeah.
Permission to climb on you so we can get up there.
Ruby, can you come help with the lobby door?
We got
Okay,
some support
I'm
this
done
time.
with all the dogs now.
Literally all the dogs.
All of them.
Ruby,
Dogs,
do you have
however.
a lockpick move? I assume you do.
I don't actually have lockpicks, so
Okay,
I'm gonna
give you advantage then because you've been working at it for 3 nights.
Can I help with my pocket sand somehow?
No.
I mean, if anybody's gonna help, I can
you
probably
can't.
do it.
You know who would be perfect for this? Chewie, get over here.
Chewie, lend a toothpick.
Oh, yay!
That's
I could actually use toothpicks, to be fair. They would be very good.
No, she rolled a
skewers.
12. It's good. Don't worry about it.
I would have just had to roll with trust fate. And
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so the door is unlocked. Unfortunately, it opens in and not out, and so Bowser's kind of now in the way.
Bowzer, can you back up a little bit, please? We gotta hold. This takes 5 minutes, I assume.
He looks down at you and he like points at the door and he's like,
No, we gotta. No, the door opens the other. All right, come on, back up, bud. Come on.
Gently.
Yeah,
I
he
do
kinda
what
backs
I do
up
to
a little
horses, which is I just kind of push on them a little bit and hope they get hit.
and yeah, the door swings open. Morrigan, you are greeted to the sight of one big dog, Ruby on the big dog's head, Ronnie like leading the big
Leading
dog,
him.
with Chewie on one side and a little chihuahua and a wife beater on the other side. Morgan, you've had how has your stay been thus far? You've got this like enormous cage all to yourself. There's like a lot of like stim toys for parrots in here that freaking you have all to yourself. You've got this really cool mirror. You got all to yourself. All of these bars to hang off of all by yourself, and like 3 square seeds a day. It's freaking awesome.
3 square seeds.
So, I was trying to think of what a wild bird would do in this situation, and
Probably freaking
I 100% think Sam is pretending to be injured to get pampered.
Aww. That's adorable.
So whenever the past couple days he's been pretending to be injured so that they come in and take care of him and refill his food, and I've just been slowly taking birdseed and hiding it further inside the cage so that I have a stash.
Hell
And
yes.
I've been trying to pick apart some of the toys to see if there's anything that I can like springs or balls or something like that. Or
Give me a finesse check to see if you can like break off a piece of any of these toys, because I have an idea and I think it'd be cool, but I want you to roll for it.
okay, I gotta remember where my notes are for my actual skills. There we go. That is 9 on the dice plus 1, so a 10.
Makes sense. I'm gonna say that you managed to very slowly over the course of the 3 days, like slowly saw through the rope that is holding one of those little like bird bells that like it's a little metal bell. It's kind of like a little metal cowbell almost, but you've slowly sawing through the fibers of the rope that's been holding it up and onto the toy. And then like earlier that afternoon, it had just clanked to the floor, and it was like a noise that the receptionist heard, and she stood up and looked around and didn't see anything. And so just like absentmindedly, just like boop. But now you've got access to like this little like noise making metal bell.
Hell yeah! I'm gonna put that right in my inventory.
I thought you needed more cowbell, so I gave it to you.
Yes. Hell yeah! That's all it's about, baby. All right.
Anyway. Hey,
yeah.
I'm an alpha dog now, I've learned.
I have learned, if I've learned anything in the past like week of dealing with you guys, is just that this is normal. This is just going to be a thing that exists in my life now.
Yeah, I didn't exactly make this choice either. So
I look over in the mirror and be like, can you believe these guys?
oh yeah, I'm sitting behind the eyes for the mirror. And also, we don't understand either. So we go, oh, who's your friend there?
This is giving me like scene 1 of Rango energy.
Oh god, I love that scene.
It's a really good scene. I love that.
Anyway, that's a good movie.
It's a lovely movie.
There's a rattlesnake with a gun tail. It's a great film. If you haven't seen it, watch it.
But yeah, Ruby, brand new lock for you to pick. It's not a lock. It's literally just a hook in a loop.
Anything that isn't a bird could get this handled, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Ruby, I'm all feathers here. You can help me out?
Yeah, I just like.
It just opens.
It's not gonna...
Yeah. And so you guys.
This is Bowzer, by the way.
Bowzer looks up at
Wow.
you in the cage.
He isn't much of a talker.
I like you, Bowzer. We're gonna
New best friend.
we're gonna get along, Bowzer.
Never mind, I've changed my ship.
Saying you don't get along with people that talk a lot?
You talking to me?
Anyway,
You talking to the guy?
Bowser looks
You
down
talking-
at
you
Bowzer
talking to my
looks
friend
down
here?
at you, Ronnie, and is like,
I need you to finish that sentence, Goon, if you're gonna hold up an hourglass.
"Oh, ignore the hourglass.
I'm not going to.
Ignore the
I
hourglass.
refuse
You
to-
guys
I
have a
refuse
mission to
ignore
do."
it.
Finish your sentence, then!
That was the end of the sentence. Bowser is mute.
Oh,
Remember what you guys were doing before this conversation happened. The clock is
Yeah,
ticking.
we were looking for trouble.
Bowser, where's the big guy? Where do they keep the big guys?
And he walks down the hallway to another locked door.
Alright,
Okay, let's lock the lockpick.
Ruby,
down.
Chewie, get in there.
You guys want to make another series of lockpick checks?
Yeah, I'll let Chewie handle the lock, and I will help him.
Go for it, man.
Chewie, the lock
Yeah.
pick expert.
I mean, feel free to use whatever abilities you have at your discretion, man.
Yeah. Depletion. Is that something that like we get back later?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's like a mana thing. You can get it back
I
after you
thought-
rest. And there's
I thought so,
also
but I want to be sure.
yeah, and there's like certain
so
things in
we
your
should have,
nature and
like-
whatnot. There's certain things that you do in your, I believe it's your drives or nature that give you
That's for exhaustion.
exhaustion. Okay, depletion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well then depletion you get back after rests and stuff.
Yeah, so
Okay,
we
so-
should
Depletion is
clear our
also
boards right now then.
Gonna
Yeah.
mark depletion.
because you guys had a
And-
3-day vacation.
Use cunning instead of finesse. Oh wow. Okay.
Good, oh, wow.
14.
That's good, oh wow.
Wow, that is
Double
excellent.
sixes on that one.
That's a really good
Yeah.
wow.
Ruby, you are flabbergasted at the speed of Chewie able to bust a lock that it took you 3 days to bust. This
I
door,
really like your skills.
this door opens.
Oh, thank you.
This door opens in, and so Bowser, after pushing on the door swings out, and you guys enter like a grooming area. There are a bunch of showers and everything, and then as soon as Bowser's like 2 feet like into this zone, he looks around, and then he's like,
Okay. I'm gonna do the only sensible thing. I'm just gonna go Thrall! Thrall!
I'm gonna get up and fly around the room and see if I can find him.
so this room has like high and narrow wire. It's like one of those security windows that have like wire running through them, but they're high and narrow. And from your vantage point, you can see that Thrall is laying down sleeping in a nice gated yard beyond this far wall.
We got to get outside.
I
Bowzer
guess
just
there's
doesn't
another
seem to
lock.
want to go into this room.
Oh. I climb off his head and I head towards the outside patio door.
There is another door separating this grooming area from the outside door.
Should be able to lockpick it then, right?
That's
Yeah.
another roll, baby.
Yeah.
I'll do that. I'm marking
Alright.
another depletion for now.
Do we want
As
Bowser to come with us?
you,
Wow, okay.
Chewie, excuse me, I'm GMing here. As you, Chewie, scurry up to this next door, Ronnie, I'm gonna say you're the one who notices this first because you're still back by Bowzer, I assume. You hear the jangling of keys and the unlocking of another door. The door that is directly going out to the parking lot, the door into the lobby from the outside, and you guys see the silhouette of the bearded god of hospitality. You, Ronnie, see the silhouette of the bearded god of hospitality. He has
Also, I got
arrived in
14.
the middle of the night because he has security camera footage.
Oh wait, no, that's it.
Ooh, Bowser, you don't have to go with us, but do you mind playing down a distraction of some kind? You're a big dog.
Give me a charm check.
I think I can.
I got a 13 for the lock, by the way.
13 for a lock. This lock
Yeah.
swings open beautifully. Absolutely beautifully. You find that there's like maybe one other dog who doesn't want to go through. There's like one other dog that's like okay to go through this grooming area. This dog happens to like baths. But all the other dogs are like, this is the bath area? I hate this place. This place sucks. But yeah, with your 10, Bowser goes, I like that guy. And he turns around and walks towards the front door where the bearded god of hospitality is at.
Could talk the whole time.
Did you just hold on? To go on meta level, did you just spike my ass right?
I don't know what. Oh, you mean Spike from freaking
From Saga.
from Saga? You know, the deep cut that's so deep that it's so deep because it never got off the ground.
Oh, it's fine. There's an episode with Spike in it.
Yeah, more or less. Like I think I spiked you.
Yeah, you fucker. You
You
talk
need
the
to
whole
stop
time.
making. You need to stop making references to that because no one has ever watched it. No one has ever listened to it. That is only listen. Only me, you, Bradley, and
One more.
and Trash have like
No.
listened to them. That's how I know her. I'm sorry,
Zoe.
Zoe Traz. We are the only people who have listened to that podcast. You need to stop making
true.
references to it.
Well, they need to listen to it then. Anyway. Okay. Well, with that going, I go. We gotta go.
We gotta go. You guys book it into the back. It's a nice open grassy place. It's got like 7-foot high picket fence. It's got dog like training. It looks like it's like one of those courses that people train their dogs for dog shows. It's got like a pipe, and then it's got that series of bars that the dogs go through, and like a seesaw, and like a kind of catwalk thing.
It's the agility courses.
The agility courses, yeah.
All right. Well, so where's Thrall?
Thrall's kind of Thrall is just kind of chilling in like the center, having himself a good old sleep. He seems much better. Just at a quick glance, he seems like more or less completely healed up.
3 days for a bullet wound. That's all it takes. Taking note of that.
Sure.
A bullet and a car.
Yeah,
Maybe if
and
you're
the
a
car.
massive deer
Freaking deer.
person.
4 days for a bird. Listen, I want to judge, but in D&D, you can sleep through any injury in one night.
Woo!
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so now your problem is a little different. There's really no way out from this back area. But the way you guys came...
So no way out for you guys.
Oh yeah, freaking bird.
I could fly.
Yeah, but you can't bring
man.
the deer with you though.
Right.
Yeah, we're here for a
The
reason.
other way
Watch
out
me.
has the bearded god of hospitality and a bunch of dogs in it.
I got an idea.
I don't like that. Oh,
I don't think the dogs are gonna like it either.
oh goodness.
So where is this group of dogs currently?
There's like one dog who's watching you guys from inside the grooming area, and he's like, listen, I watched you guys come in with that big guy, and he seems like chill and all, but I don't like him, so I'm just gonna stay right here.
Just staring.
Hey, Thrall, can you move, bud?
Hmm?
Yeah, get
Oh!
up. I see. Yes, I see you.
Hello,
Get up.
friends. Hello.
We don't have time for this.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm feeling wonderful. This place is...
I fly up directly onto his head, right next to his ears, and
It
just
is-
start banging the bell.
Oh!
Let's go.
What?
Get up.
Whoa! Okay. And he like kind of like...
Land the ball, Thrall.
He freaking like jostles up. And he's like, okay. Yeah, no, ooh. There's
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
chain.
Medicated.
We'll explain later. Do you see the door?
The door.
The portal into the building over there.
Do I need to steer you?
That one?
Is
Yes.
he pointing at the right one?
Yes.
That would be the actual room. Yes.
That one.
We need to go through there.
Okay. Yep. Yes.
Yep. Let's go.
And he walks.
This
He
seems
walks.
like a really bad idea.
He walks towards the door, and then he misses it and goes right into the wall.
All right, I'm gonna get on his fucking head.
Yeah, I was right.
Ronnie, up here.
I know. Listen. You have expertise in driving this deer. I'm not gonna make you roll for it.
Skill learned in 3 days.
3 days to cure injury to steer deer.
slowly but surely, like he's like Frederick said, he's heavily medicated, and so slowly but surely he wobbles his way into the wash area with all of the tubs and all of all of the cleaning supplies are all locked up in cabinets and whatnot, so there's not really a risk of knocking anything over.
Fuck.
But they are locked, and you are really good at locks. If you want to do something like that, just speak up. I'm not taking anything off the table. I'm just telling you where the table's at.
Actually, yeah, I want to nab some. Okay, I'm not gonna know which bottle's conditioner. Hey, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Can you read some human stuff for me? And
Yeah,
I point at the cabinet with.
Point of order:
Shepherd.
he cannot read something from afar and drive a drunk deer at the same time.
Yeah. Hey, you know who's probably really good at driving deer? Chewie, get over here. I got work to do.
No.
Remind
already.
me, how well did Chewie driving go last time?
5.
Listen, we all have bad days.
Okay.
I am not. No,
Chewie, what, are you refusing the call?
not
Yeah.
this one.
Okay, you know what? You're right. Here's the situation, though.
You are the
Chewie.
deer driver. You're the designated deer driver.
I'm also the designated consumer of horrifying
then-
eldritch human knowledge. I
Then
don't.
park him. Then park him.
Park him!
Whatever you're doing, you got to make it quick. All right.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, stop moving.
Yes.
Stop moving. Stop
What?
moving.
We're stopping?
Yep. All right.
And
Stop.
dropping, and he like starts shaking his butt.
All right, Morgan. You knock some sense into him while I read a bunch of bottles.
Oh boy.
Don't stop, make it drop. DJ, blow my speakers up.
We can talk about
Sam's got to bite each antler just standing on his face and be like, shut up. Just stop it. Stop it. I have had a
You're-
long 3 days.
You are a tiny turkey. Anyway,
Well, I swear on all that is good and holy, I am going to have my revenge on you. What you have brought my life to, all right?
anyway,
Ruby's a deputy now, and I blame you for that.
anyway, up at the cabinets, Ruby, you've opened it,
Yes.
and you've got your brother Ronnie to climb up the various human-made metal scaffolding to get up there.
And now I know what shampoo and conditioner are, and we can
You
deal
have
with the
a
adverse
working-
effects of that later.
You have a pretty well working knowledge of all things dog cosmetology.
That's a lot of information.
There's
I'll
like an
take
intern.
it.
There's an intern in here who wanted to be a dog groomer, and so they've been kind of practicing on these dogs.
That's the least scary, I think, knowledge I've gained from reading, though, honestly.
You did learn all about antibiotics last.
I don't antibiotics in school
Antibiotics,
are.
they're wonderful pills.
Anyway,
So, Ronnie, which one of these is the most slippery?
this one. I still have the conditioner.
Okay.
Conditioner. Excellent. You have a bottle of conditioner now.
Okay, so now we got to get back on Thrall, and I'm
I
going.
just grab Ruby and do a
Yeah.
running
I said
jump.
what in the butt. I said what in the butt. I said
Thrall,
what.
we're
in-
going.
We're going. Where?
I step aside from Morrigan and grab the horn.
Oh, thank
You like
God.
grab the ear. You grab the ear and like do the shift.
Shoot his ear. Alright, come on, let's go.
Okay. Woo! Party bus. Whoop whoop.
Where does he hear all these songs? He's from the woods.
Yes. Yes.
It was the vets. It was the vets.
Yeah,
It
they
was
should
They
definitely
were
probably
listening to music.
listen to the song on loop for 3 days
Let's
straight.
listen to what, which was
And
from
then,
like
and then
2007.
TikTok.
These-
I know
this is-
all.
this is-
I know so many awesome songs, like "When No Strangers to Love."
We're on a timer right now, bud. Just shut up.
We're on a what? I don't know what you're talking about.
The people
gotta
are coming.
go.
We gotta go.
I come back and
Okay.
ring the bell again. Let's fucking go, bro!
Oh my
know what?
god. Headache. Okay, where are we going? Where are we going?
Getting too old for this shit.
Ronnie, lead him to the door.
I'm leading him to the door. I'm very afraid of what Ruby's plan is.
You lead him towards the door. This door has kind of like swung back, almost partially closed. And so Thrall like kind of trunkily kind of has. Give me a finesse check.
Me?
You, yeah.
Okay, I have a 1 finesse.
This is a roll.
0.
This is a roll to try to like nudge open a door with the head of a drunk deer.
12. 5,
Yeah.
and 1.
Yeah,
One.
you don't catch
Fire
the door with his nose. You actually do like something really smart and catch it with one of the antler points that are
I
pointing
yank
this way.
his antler around.
The door is open, and there are so many dogs.
Go, go, go.
There are so many dogs. He starts backing up. There are so many dogs.
I fire
That
my
one
gun.
is huge.
I fire my
I fired my gun right next to his ear.
Do you have like a gun?
I have a toothpick crossbow.
Toothpick crop.
Yeah.
That's not very
That could be
loud, now is it?
Well, then shoot him in the
Right,
butt. with it.
next to his
Yeah, I shoot him
ear,
I shoot him in the ass with a toothpick.
Okay.
Shoot him in the actual. Okay. Give me.
That's not gonna go well.
What is the? Give me an attack roll then.
Everyone hang on tight, please.
Is this just
Yeah.
plus might for an attack roll?
Yeah.
That is a.
Wait. Wouldn't the crossbow be a finesse weapon?
Probably.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Probably.
What I have,
Yeah,
what I have
it
it listed as?
It just doesn't. I mean, there's a lot of mechanical force that is the reason why the toothpick has like speed and damaging power. Not a lot of
It just tells me that it has a skill tag of quick shot. It doesn't
shot.
specify.
Yeah,
whether-
I'd say
You don't.
finesse.
Like,
I would say
power
it's
might be for a
finesse.
bow, but not for a crossbow.
It doesn't matter because I have finesse and might are the same thing for me, and I rolled an 11.
awesome.
Nice.
You with an 11, you shoot Thrall in the butt with the crossbow. He goes, okay, and he rears back and charges forward with his antlers. And you guys, everyone on the back of Thrall, start charging in a straight blind dash through the door, through a parting sea of dogs, and you see the bearded god of hospitality go Whoa! 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 Whoa!
You got him the horns?
Yeah. He caught him by the horns.
How
what
big
this
is
was.
this guy? Oh my god.
He deadlifted this very same deer.
Jeez, he is.
This is a bearded god of hospitality, bruh.
Paul Bunyan here.
Anyway,
Okay, so
Ronnie's
I-
going
Whoa,
to
whoa,
be
whoa, whoa,
asked to
whoa,
do it. He's gonna
whoa,
throw
whoa,
sand
whoa.
right salt right in that guy's face.
I'm sorry.
Pocket sand.
Give me one more time, please.
Pocket sand.
Pocket sand?
Pocket sand.
Pocket sand? Hi,
He's gonna
TikTok.
get
I
us
know
for
for
some
certain I'm
salt.
gonna use that one. Fine. Give me your pocket
Yeah.
sand roll.
It's cunning. 6 to 8.
8. Okay. With this, I'm gonna tell you what you, Ronnie, see and register. There's a little bit of shock, a little bit of getting back into control, and then you feel the hard stop, and your head is jolted forward, and you're still holding on to Thrall's antlers. And you slowly look up to see who else is holding Thrall's antlers. It's the bearded god of hospitality, and in his eyes you see confusion, you see shock, you see
Reasonable.
awe, you
Also
see
reason.
a little bit of pride that he was able to
Absolutely.
stop this deer. And then, Ronnie, describe to me the manner in which you throw salt in this motherfucker's face.
Well, I'm stumbling, right?
Well, no,
So I
you
see-
came. Yeah.
Yeah. I just
So,
look up.
so you're kind of like in a semi-bowing position in
Yeah.
reference to this bearded god.
So that's, yeah. I'm just like, fuck, what do I do? And I just kind of reach into my pocket. Shaking my whole laptop in the process.
Yeah, your old camera just stopped for half a second.
Yeah.
I just dive up and
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say with that, he kind of gets salt in his face and he shifts in this moment, like knowing that he needs to take care of his eyes.
go.
At this very
Go.
moment, he like throws you out of the way to the side. Thrall starts to move jerky around the desk towards the main office. He starts like bucking, no pun intended, with his head and also his feet. I'm gonna have Chewie and Ruby give me a might check to hold on to the back while all of this turbulence is happening.
Do
Oops.
I don't have anything for this, do I? I don't have anything
7?
for this.
That's a
Yeah.
7. 7's a mixed success, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Same rules.
seven's-
Like, you can keep telling me make the same rules as Monster of the Week. I'm still gonna forget it.
That's fine.
What you get, Ruby?
I got a 5.
You got a 5. Okay,
Yeah. I
Okay.
have plus nothing to might.
but okay. Chewie, you're able to like grab on to the fluffy white tail of Thrall Abdul as you slide chaotically backwards. Ruby, you are thrown like a rodeo guy off the back of this bucking deer into a gachapon machine, which the glass breaks and a bunch of the prizes spill out onto the floor.
May I rescue Ruby?
You
I can't find a logical way to stop her from taking that damage. The second Ronnie's off the deer, sorry, Ruby's off the deer,
If-
that's Ronnie's
okay,
full focus.
You
I don't need to stop the damage, I just need to save her.
given where you are, and given what has happened, I'm having a hard time physically plotting what you're asking me to plot. If you have a pitch, I would be happy to hear it.
I'm trying to figure out what Ronnie should do. My point is, absent of any abilities, the second Ruby's off this deer, what he actually should be doing, which is getting this deer out of here, leaves his brain, and a new
Okay.
thought of get Ruby
Get
is
Ruby.
now his only thought.
Okay, let me.
How much was the injury?
That's 1 injury. Well,
1 injury.
you broke glass. Your 1 injury should be fine.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
25% of your total life force.
Well, I could have more. You don't know.
I do, but I also have abilities for that, I guess.
That's okay. Ruby, you freaking man. I'm trying to. I should have done this before session. I'm a bad DM. I did something else before session, which was actually give myself concrete rules for the magic system, which is great. But I didn't actually. Stuff in gotcha pawn table.
A sticky hand.
A bunch of rubber bouncy balls.
A little ninja figure.
That's gotcha life. I don't want gotcha life.
Parachute military man.
A single Lego guy.
4 Skittles.
Okay.
The
Plastic
Ruby,
tub,
the little
Ruby.
what are they called? Rascals.
Ruby, as you come to, you wake. As you come to from the force of the impact, you see a little parachute guy in a little gotcha ball. You see a bouncy ball, a little gotcha ball. You see a little plastic frog. And you see a little sticky guy. And you see like a piece of fake jewelry that's kind of like faux gold and everything. They're just in these little balls that have now scattered onto the ground. I'm gonna let you pick one of them.
I want the sticky
One of them.
hand.
One of
I
them.
was gonna say, the sticky hand's the obvious answer.
One of them for free, and then if you want to roll finesse, I'll let you get one more, a couple more depending on how high you roll.
Okay, I'll roll finesse.
It's gonna be, you know
That's
what?
a
I'm gonna have Ronnie roll your might against her finesse. That's the amount of might. How well you do, the better you do, the less time she has to pick up shit.
4. I am on fire today.
Yeah.
Oh god, my lowest roll I think has been an 8. Well, after modifier's been an 8.
This is a might roll.
13.
You got a
I got
13.
a 13.
Okay, what did you
Oh,
roll?
that beats my 12.
12. Okay, okay.
Unstoppable force, immovable objects.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you only get the sticky hand. Listen, Ronnie's
Okay.
protective instincts is too good for your thievery.
Yeah, he's not saying a word as he just dives off.
Absolutely fine. Ooh, right.
Throws
That's
it over his shoulder.
Okay, so I'm gonna say with this sticky hand, every time this sticky hand starts with a finesse bonus of 5, and every time you use it, it goes down by 1.
Okay, so it basically just has 5 uses.
Yeah,
It
you
gets
can
all-
use it
it's
to
all
grab
dirty and
something.
grimy.
You can use it to A, grab something out of reach, or B, stick to something far away and use as a rope. But every time you
Grappling hook.
more or less. But every time you use it, it picks up dust and particulates and becomes less sticky.
We've all had a sticky hand, we know.
Yeah.
I hope we've all had a sticky hand. You put it in your pocket, not thinking much about it, it gets covered in lint, you've just ruined a sticky hand.
Disgusting.
Yep.
Yep. But now,
Okay.
so basically, what's happening now is Thal Abdul is doing donuts in this lobby.
Yeah, and Ronnie did not, he didn't even stop to think about the fact that he was steering.
Right. And you with
I'm sure
one
it's
big
clear now.
one big brawny possum hand, come down and grab Ruby by the scruff of her neck, and she's like slowly, she's like coiling up this sticky hand and putting it in her inventory. What is Detective Morrigan doing above all this?
Panicking.
First and foremost. My first thought was, Ronnie, what the hell are you doing? Get back up in the driver's seat. But I think Sam would try to take control. Seeing Ronnie jump off, he's like, "Shit, somebody's got to drive the car." Literally grabbing the steering wheel from the passenger seat type deal.
When you when you quote unquote gain control as best as you can, you don't have proficiency in deer driving.
Sure don't.
As you gain control, you can see that the bearded god of hospitality has finished clearing his field of vision, and is starting to approach this menagerie.
Hey Ronnie, do you want some more salt?
No, I'm going to use my new special move, Oil Slick.
Oh, nice!
That's why I wanted the conditioner.
We're a
Excellent.
couple of rascals.
We're a couple of goofy goobers up in here. Look at these
so
goofy goobers.
So I want to reach over the side of Thrall and squeeze the conditioner bottle around his feet and just create a giant glob.
Thrall's feet?
Gross.
The
the
gods.
bearded god.
Bearded god
The
off
bearded
top.
gods.
I
Yeah.
imagine all the dogs are like kind of huddled up, and like not in the not in the bathing room, but like in this little like hallway area between the lobby and the bathing room, kind of watching this whole thing go down in awe. Like,
I have an idea.
what magnificent mischief is this? What's your idea?
Because everybody's been doing stuff that seems like it was working pretty well, so I was gonna possibly shelve this, but, a dog riot?
I was gonna start a dog riot if you did.
How-
I was
I
gonna
am.
use my gun to start the gun riot, and I realized that my gun won't make loud enough noise.
I'm a
Dog riot.
I'm an alpha dog, so I could just start
Yeah.
a dog riot. I think.
I think it would be fun if Chewie leaned into your ear and just, like, whispered, dog riot, dog riot.
Like Chewie, you like finally climbed up the tail and back onto the backside where Ronnie is kind of strong-arming Rumi back up, and then almost
I'm
like
just-
we got like this beautiful little tableau of like Ronnie almost standing up patriotically. No, like George Washington crossing the Delaware, and Chewie whispering in his ear, "Dog riot."
Ronnie's eyes kind of light up as he just because he is related to Ruby. He is a fan of chaos on some
Just
level,
a little
probably.
bit.
Just a little bit. And he goes, "Hey, dogs." Who
Give me a cunning check.
Can I help? Can I help?
How would you help?
I've got diplomat.
What does diplomat do?
Hold on.
5.
Oh, I can
4.
mark exhaustion to use diplomat when you ask for a favor or meet someone important. So I could ask them for a favor by being like, "Hey, it
That'll
would really help us out if you all just started like losing your minds."
Yeah, so Chewie, you say that, and that, you go ahead and mark your exhaustion.
Yep.
And then with your 9, I'm gonna say that nine's a
That's just at the top of mixed success.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that the help that was given pushes you all the way to 13.
Okay, so Ronnie just goes,
Dogs,
"Dogs."
Romans, countrymen.
Some bullshit. He's not going to say something like that impressive. He's going to say, "Whoever can get me the largest part of that man's pants becomes the new alpha."
I was thinking, wait, body? No, pants. Okay.
Oh,
My brain for a second there was like, what?
I'm going to kill him.
bring me his blood.
Bring me his pants.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, bring me them pants.
One
Yep.
my first thought was you dropped your pocket.
Which is actually my next point. I have a move called distraction.
Haha, segue.
Okay, so what we have is as Thrall's like Mad's like rapid spin is coming to a slow, and we have this cool moment where Thrall Abdul is turning, and we get Ronnie and Chewie and Ruby back into frame with kind of Morrigan on the top of the deer. The deer's like facing back. Dogs, you say. You give your command. At the same time, Ruby, we see in the background, almost like a firework, is squeezing the conditioner bottle, sending out like a spray of conditioner out onto the ground. It's all very cool and cinematic. This has been excellent. This have been so many great moments thus far, and it's only been an hour.
Great
Yeah.
moment.
I don't know how we're going to get the art for this week.
Oh my god, there's gonna be so many. Oh my god.
I've got a couple things rattling in my head
So
already.
many things. Yeah. And so we see like a little Yorkshire Terrier stand up and say, "I'm Dogicus." And then a few other dogs stand up. I'm Dogacus! And then finally the little chihuahua says, I'm Dogacus! And they all charge at the bearded god of hospitality and all go at his pants, which conveniently happen to smell like a lot like dog treats, because he does keep dog treats in there. It's good for his occupation. And the bearded god of hospitality, now swamped by dogs gnawing at his pants, some of them being not too incredibly gentle, falls to the ground, slicked by the conditioner that Ruby had pilfered. Now all that's left to do is to get out that last door.
All right. I guess I'd set Ruby down and try to steer this deer.
Is the door open still?
The door... the door is closed. It is a pull door. It's got a bar, but it's also made of glass, and there's also a large pane glass window that covers most of the far outside wall of this foyer. There's a few options here, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if we want to run through a glass door, but that sounds fun. Oh, yeah.
Because it's a pull door. You can just, wrap around and yoink, open.
Yeah,
Do we know it's a pull door? Can we read
just
that?
get through it.
Ronnie can. It says pull.
Ronnie can read it.
Oh, it says pull, and also, Morgan, you've been out here all week.
Listen, man.
What have you been doing for the cause?
He opens up his pocket.
Dogs.
He opens up his pocket. It's just full of birdseed.
Does birdseed count as kibbles and bits for the sake of money back home?
It's like it's almost like crypto almost.
Oh,
It's only good for bird investors.
It's only it's
the tweeters.
It's basically Chuck E. Cheese tokens.
Listen, if they're just gonna hand it to me for free, man, I'm just gonna take it.
So you can have birdseed, but I can't have kibble.
Came from a different source. Changes the economy a little bit different.
I want to be in the moment, but I'm so caught up for the tweeters. That was just so incredibly good. Thank you for that, Moss. Anyway,
all of the ways out are made of glass. The one door is made of glass, and it's a pull door. And then there's also a large pane glass, which you could also, if you wanted to, run through. It's up to you.
Hey, Ronnie, are you gonna run through the door, or are we gonna open the door?
Please open the door.
Okay, I will use my sticky hand to open the door.
Give me a finesse. It's a +5 with the sticky hand.
Oh.
Yes.
After this usage, though, it becomes a +4.
Yes.
Just to remind you.
That.
It's depreciating value.
14, excellent.
You will lose it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Man, freaking wow. Yeah. Yeah. You flip it out. It wraps around a couple of times, and you pull on it, and you pull on it, and pull on it, and pull on it until there's finally a little bit of tension, and the door swings open, and the sticky hand comes loose again, losing a little bit of its stick. And Thrall Abdul now has a bright, beautiful way out of the animal hospital. And you guys peer into the night across the street and see the elementary school, which was the next stop. Well, the first stop on your map to the woods.
What was our second stop?
Okay, who's got the map now?
Can I just, discreetly hand the map to Morgan? You're the one that could fly. You should probably be the one that navigates.
Yeah, that's fair.
Absolutely does not see
honestly,
this.
That's the best idea. That's the best idea you've come up with so far, Chewie.
Whoa,
I almost want to feel insulted about that, but I don't.
Morgan. Huey just came up with Dog Riot, and that's the best idea?
Dog Riot was his idea?
Yeah.
You guys are saying this as, Thrall is, pacing back and forth, refusing to cross the street.
Oh yeah, that's right. PTSD is real. I forget that sometimes.
And it's dark out. And there's two street lights on either side of the parking lot at this animal hospital.
I just start cocking my crossbow.
Thrall, I have this idea I invented, thinking about this. What if we looked in one direction to see if there were any metallic human conveyances,
Yeah.
and we looked in the other direction to verify that there weren't any on that way, and then we crossed
And
over.
then we look the other way again.
Just
and
to be
then-
safe.
Just to be safe. And then we look the other way again. Just to be safe. And then we
Too
look
many
the
times.
other way.
No,
Again.
because if you look
No.
forever,
Just to be
then
safe.
it
And then
brings
hear me
you
out.
reason.
Hear me out. We look
Well,
the other
we'll
way
never
again.
move. I'll never go anywhere.
That
Well,
sounds like too many lookings.
Morgan crossbow.
Let's just go.
Morgan
Well-
crossbow.
Yep. Here we go. All right. Firing again. We are taking a shot at his ass again.
you do have an ability that allows you to route someone, right?
Me?
Yeah, Morgan does. You've used it several times already.
Oh,
I have-
Morgan does.
I have an ability. Well, to do what am I doing? What was the word you used?
Route?
So I have a like an intimidate feat.
I'm gonna say shooting someone with butts intimidating.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am gonna come up directly at I'm gonna like Batman up in front of his face and just like I'm gonna flare out my coat and just like pull out the crossbow and be like, get across that fucking road right now, I swear to God, Thrall, we are not stopping here. We got this far, we just need to go. And I cock it and put a bolt in. I'm just like, let's fucking go, man.
He puts one hoof out. And then
That's it.
Another.
Uh-huh.
And then
Yep.
another. And then
Let's
another.
go.
And then
That's it, baby.
And
That's
then
what I'm
another-
talking about.
And then, like, he gets halfway across and he, like, freaking leaps over to the other side of the road.
That wasn't so bad.
That was awful!
Yeah, we didn't want to use a gun, but we
And then
Yeah,
suddenly,
this cop is kind of scary.
Yeah, I
You
fly,
get-
I land back on his head because I assume that him jumping throws me in the air at this point. I land back down right in his face, like, you did good, bud. You did good. We made it. We did it.
are-
We got across. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Ronnie has an idea, and he leans over to Chew and he goes, "Can I get some of that salt? I'm not gonna pocket sand him. I promise. I promise. I promise. I'm not about to pocket sand this man."
Before we move back into the woods, I do want to do one thing. So crows collect shiny bits and stuff. Can I like roll to see what kind of shiny bits I have on me? Because I don't know what I would have had. Like it would have like a coin or a bottle cap or something like that.
give me a luck check. I'm gonna say every point you have above a 5 is how many shiny things you can just have.
Okay.
Just to be clear,
I rolled
can't
2
do a
5s,
lot.
so I rolled a 10.
You have 5 shiny baubles.
Okay.
That are your
I'm
choice.
going to say that one of them is a $50, like a silver $50.
How much depletion do you currently have?
I have nothing on depletion.
Nothing on
right
depletion. I'm gonna go ahead and ask you to mark 2 depletion.
Sure.
You have a half dollar?
I'm going to take this $50. I'm going to fly back over to the God of Hospitality, and I am going to place it at his feet and fly back.
You give him a gift because he's a crow.
Because I'm
This
a crow.
So this bearded god of hospitality,
This guy's having
Kind
a weird
of.
day.
I basically like take the coin up and like tapping on his foot with it.
well, no, he's kind of COD zombieing his way out through the door.
Oh, I
with
figured
no
that
legs.
was. It's just no pants.
No pants, no leg. Well, no pants. Well, his legs have been knocked. He's kind of like not. He's crawling.
Oh. I land
with his
directly in
hands.
front of him as he's like trying to get out the door. He just has a crow land directly in front of him and just lightly place a coin. It's like the ferryman putting coins in his eyes. I put a silver dollar right in front of him. In my bird language, I say, "I appreciate what you've done," and I fly back.
Aw. Anyway, do you have
What
some
he,
of
hears,
that,
what he hears is,
do you have any more salt I could borrow?
You can have some, but I can't keep giving it to you too much unless I get more packets. Okay?
Before
Okay.
Okay.
time out, Morgan. I'm
Yeah.
gonna need you to decide what the other 4 shiny baubles are. And I'm gonna need a list
Okay.
of them.
Yep.
As soon as possible.
Yeah.
Time it.
Okay. Taking a little bit of that salt, I'm going to try to be like, you did good. Here's a little reward, and I offer the salt to Thrall because I remember him saying he liked that part about my fries that he insulted.
The guy sticks his tongue out.
Yeah,
Because you're like leaning over the side of his head, right?
yeah. Just kind of sprinkle it. There's a great visual that I'm glad we now have a video soon doing.
Perfect
Swear
for
to
a
God.
Patreon picture.
Oh my god. You like. I'm fucking tired.
Yeah, I get that.
I'm tired. I want to go back to sleep, if you guys don't mind.
Can we get away from the road first?
I'm already gone. he's been walking across the lawn towards the.
Oh yeah, I wasn't steering you, so I wasn't really paying
Right.
attention.
Yeah, he's walking across the lawn towards the playground. There, it's a pretty standard playground. It's got like two levels. It's got the ground level. That's all like recycled bits of old tire, and then an upper level wherein children climb up with like various climby things and then slide down on various slidey things. One of which being, there was this, in my elementary school, we had this big like wall slide that had 3 slides. The one in the middle kind of went like bumpy, and the ones on either side kind of went like almost like the way that misogynist describes women hips, like woo.
Oh, you're talking about the vagina slide. I know what you're talking
Yeah, the vagina slide.
Yeah, the vagina slide. Yeah.
I need that.
No
Listen,
shit. No
listen,
shit. It looks like it.
You fucking Americans.
Listen. I need me clapping twice and saying, "Yeah, the vagina slide" has a soundbite yesterday.
That's on my desk by the end of the week. Also need that in the Dungeons and Daddies, the goon puts also.
Oh my god. But yeah, and it's a very good look. On the backside of that slide, there's usually like really cool like engravings and like cool at the side of my elementary school, it was like fossilized dinosaurs. But as you guys approach like underneath this kind of leveled play area, it's dark. It's really dark, so it's really hard to like see what's going on in terms of artistic direction on the backside of the vagina slide. So, I'm so glad you described it like that. And that is where Thrall Abdul decides to resume his night's sleep as he hunkers down in a bed of recycled tire chunks. What do you guys want to do?
I want to look for some kind of food because I'm pretty sure even with the like kibbles and stuff we've had, we haven't really had like a good meal.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So,
I'm sure my Chewy's right.
I'm gonna
By
follow my
Chewy's
nose.
culinary standards.
I'm gonna follow my nose and see if I can't find like a school dumpster or something.
It's like we've been eating Burger King for the past week.
And you need
Chewy's like, I'm
some
disgusted. I need vegetables. I need something.
Jesus.
That's me. As someone who's worked in the restaurant industry, that happens.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I cannot keep eating junk food. Like,
Yeah.
That's just me in real life
So-
all the time.
yeah.
You, Chewy, follow your nose to a trash receptacle that is on the outside of this this playground. It's kind of elevated a little bit, and it's elevated a little bit, but you can also see that it has kind of like a lock lid on it because they don't want critters getting into it at night, and so there is like a padlock locked onto it and then a metal hatch.
Probably like alien to
But
us, right?
it's-
We normally get food from dumpsters.
You get
Yeah.
food from a dumpster with a gaping hole in its backside.
Yeah, Chewy's like the first thing he looks for is that hole, and he's like confused when there isn't one.
Yeah, this is not a dumpster. It's like a proper garbage can in like a raised wooden kind of holster deal. But on the top, you are able to climb up easily because wood is easy to climb. And you see that it's got like a metal trap door with a padlock on it.
I could try to pick this one too.
Yep, you can, because your nose is telling you there are good, healthy things in there, or at least the leftover remainders of good, healthy things in there.
Which to a raccoon is the same thing. Anyway, I'm marking a depletion again.
Fair point. Yeah, mark the depletion, baby.
Oops. I got an 8.
With an 8, you kind of you struggle at it for a pretty long time, a long enough time for Ruby. You notice that Chewie has gone foraging and has found a trash can. You love trash cans.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna do my own thing, but I'm gonna help him first.
Heck yeah, dude. If you want to give him the help action, go ahead and do that.
Okay. Fucking what? I don't know what skill I add to that, but even if it's finesse, that's a 5.
It's a 5 plus your...
That's together, I think.
Yeah, it's 3, and my highest skill is +2.
Yeah.
So it's
And then what
max
did Chewie roll?
8.
8.
Yeah.
Like with bonus.
Well, that together that's 13. So you guys put your heads together.
Sweet.
You guys put your heads together, and yeah, it was a master lock, so it wasn't. I mean, master locks aren't the most secure.
There are plenty of videos of people just hitting them together and then they unlock.
Yeah.
Oh, I love those.
The lockpicking lawyer. Check him out. And
Who's the one that I follow?
and the metal trap door opens up, and there is a bevy of apple cores, crusts of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, those applesauce squeezy tube things, the remainders of those in there. There's like
I'm making a sandwich fruit pie.
sandwich fruit pie, babe. There's like there are like the stems of grips of grapes with some like half rotted grapes that the children didn't want to eat because they icky in there as well.
That's a reasonable reason.
That's a reasonable
by
ick,
the way.
Very reasonable. I didn't mean to disparage or make fun of any children who don't like the ick. That make a sense.
Please also don't be a child watching this show. We've said the word vagina slide more than any show.
And I said fuck earlier. This show isn't for kids, which I mentioned only so the children out there will know how cool they are for listening. What's up, you cool baby?
I'm so glad I got you into my brother and me. I think that was the only good thing that came out of Saga.
So Ruby, what was that thing you wanted to do now that Chewie's got his shit figured out?
Yes, I wanted to scavenge for any doodads that the children have left on the playground.
Good move.
Give me, I'm going to say this is going to be a luck check, and it's going to be pretty high. It's going to have to be, I'm going to say, a 12 or a 13. It's going to have to be a 12 until you find anything of actual value.
That facial expression.
It's a 12.
That's 12? Oh my god! You find a Beyblade!
I find a Beyblade.
Like a Beyblade, and a launcher, and a ripcord, baby!
Fuck yes!
I
have a Beyblade.
You found a Beyblade!
You know it was
Not
because
just
some
any
parent
Beyblade,
got
you
pissed
find
about
El
it.
Drago! You will have ruined this child's social standing by taking his Beyblade.
Fuck yes.
You know that
Deserves it for leaving it there.
that kid's parents
It's
just
gonna
threw that thing
fucking
out.
kill him,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That kid is
so-
grounded. Yeah,
I'm going to argue that I know what a Beyblade is, or at least what it does.
Yeah,
because-
there have been a
Definitely
couple of
been
tweens.
Beyblades.
There have been a couple of tweens that come into the park with their big plastic bowl and their spinny little death traps. And what's funny
Yeah.
is that you don't think the children can hear the Beyblades trash talking each other, but the Beyblades trash talk each other. So you pick up El Drago, and he's like, "A new hand touches me."
A new hand touches the beacon.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I thought that was going.
Thank you so much for that one.
Oh, Drago.
This is
You know what's funny?
strange.
I've never even played Skyrim. I know that one.
I know the meme too. I just didn't. I mean, I was making a play on whatever.
I guess.
The cursed Beyblade.
You have a strange and different energy from my Dark Lord Timothy.
You sound like the narrator from Soul Calibur.
I've never
Heroes
played
move.
Soul Calibur.
Great game.
Yes, I am your new Dark Lord, Ruby.
Destinies entwined.
There you go. Thank you.
Hello, new master Ruby.
We're
am El Drago, spinning death machine.
Is this one of those Beyblades that they tricked out with metal pieces?
Well, no,
A
it's
razor attached.
metal Beyblades are the only Beyblades I ever know of, ever used.
Okay.
So yeah, it's
They're
a metal El
expensive.
Drago. It's the metal El Drago. It spins opposite normal Beyblades. It's a spin stealer. It's got.
Yeah.
Dweeb. You dweeb. There's a dweeb right there.
So I'm gonna say with El Drago, you can make a finesse roll and then a luck roll, to command El Drago to command El Drago to spin fiercely towards an opponent, and then luck will determine how easily and how fast and how good the spinning actually does. It's gonna be, depending on the terrain, the luck will fluctuate violently. If it's a smooth terrain, El Drago will have an easier time being intimidating and spinning and whirling and metal.
Okay, so like this is actually super dangerous for me to have because I have the move Trick Shot.
Oh, me too.
I'm in danger.
I can't wait for you to drop the Beyblade and I have to pick it up.
I just have to add El Drago to the new list that I'm making of all the magic stuff that I've put, all the magic items that I've put in this game,
Okay.
along with the sticky hand and everything.
Alright.
But yeah, and now you're just having this conversation with this for some reason talking piece of metal and plastic.
It's a human artifact. Makes sense.
Yeah, checks out.
Yeah, Ronnie, what do you want to do?
So I
playground.
saw some pretty erratic behavior from Morrigan today, and I'm worried that maybe he needs a friend. Having said that, Ronnie and Sam don't talk to each other most of the day, so he just goes and sits by him, and for like 10 minutes while they just kind of watch the garbage can and Beyblade nonsense. He doesn't say anything, and eventually he goes, "Long week, huh?"
Yeah, long week.
Yep.
This is the first nice thing that Sam's really ever done. He takes a handful of birdseed and goes, yeah. It just keeps the energy up.
Ronnie will very hesitantly, like, just immediately gets
Possums
caught
are
with
omnivorous. They eat seeds.
Yeah.
but he doesn't. He's exclusively lived off of dumpster human food his entire
Yeah.
life.
You know what? Give me a luck roll to see if you like it then.
I get a
This is-
0 luck.
Call this shit the gut cleaner.
6,
Nah, this will color this back right out of
3,
you.
9.
It's a 9. It's not bad. It's a mixed success. Seeds are not bad.
Okay.
Seeds would be really good in the pie.
I'm just picturing.
You got no.
Funny how
What
it wasn't offered to you.
Obviously.
what we see is like Ronnie takes it and he has like his little eyes closed Ratatouille moment of like savoring, and it's like not bad. And he opens his eyes and he sees Chewie right there in front of his face.
Oh, hey there, Chewster. What can I do for you today?
I'm making food, and I want everyone to have some. Everyone.
Okay. Good. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
good, Chewy.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
That's cool, man.
Here, have some pie.
That's not asked for the
It's made of like it's made of like so the filling is like fruits and stuff, right? And then the outside is just like bread, like shaped into a sort of like hand pie, like a pasty.
Oh,
And
this is actually
everybody
what he's
and everybody
used
gets
to
the
eating.
pasty.
Yeah, I just
I was gonna make you roll for this, but then I remembered I gave you the pocket kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna say you can just make whatever food you want, no matter what.
Heck
That is your overpowered
That's
ability.
my
That's your
special.
overpowered ability. Ronnie can read human. Ruby's got
It's
a bazooka. You can cook shit.
Sam's terrifying.
Sam is scary. You've heard of Soldier
Well,
Poet
is it
King.
like, your story thing. You've got like the vibes.
Yeah.
Technically, you're just like a supernaturally good detective, right?
Yeah.
There will come a
Very-
pro cop who's scary as shit.
We'll tear your city down.
The reason they want him as a cop is he's just really fucking scary.
I've smiled so much, my cheeks hurt.
That's
Oh.
a good thing.
Oh.
Morgan, I just want to say I know this is very stressful. This wasn't how I spent the week. Well, I planned on spending my week.
Oh, it's funny that you say that because it is also not how I planned on spending my week, Ronnie.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. I'm saying I understand, and we're in the same boat here.
Yeah, I think the whole crew here is in a similar boat.
I think
I'm gonna put it out there right now, man. I fucking hate that deer.
You know what? You know what's crazy? Me too. I'm also fucking hate that guy.
Sorry. I also made a pasty for Thrall.
He's sleeping. He's close.
Yeah, just put it.
You'll wake up. You'll wake up.
Just leave it on his face, he'll get it.
Yeah,
like right in front of his nose.
And like again, I cannot stress me becoming a cop. That almost sounds like it makes sense. Like I feel like someone would shrug if I told Ruby is a cop now, and I think that's giving us both like a migraine to think about.
It keeps me up at night, Ronnie. I haven't slept much in a while.
In the distance, we kind of hear muffled in the background, and that is how I slaughtered that enemy for my Lord Timothy. I just want to tell you all of the cool things that I've done, so I can properly serve you, new master.
Ruby, what do you have?
Just a deep inside.
I found a spinning ball of death.
Oh boy.
Ruby, you know what, Ruby? Are you having fun being a cop?
Ruby, are you having a good time?
Absolutely.
Okay, then I'm gonna let the fact that you just said that slip.
What is it?
It's this. It spins
You see,
and causes death.
El Drago the Beyblade, yeah.
Ruby, that was the opposite of an explanation. What does it do?
Okay, here I'll just show you.
Oh gosh, you just go over this fucking.
You roll finesse to spin it.
Sway.
Well, first you gotta choose a target. You gotta choose a target.
I'm out.
Yep. Yes, you've never seen Morgan get up faster.
Okay, I'm gonna use trick shot,
This is my see?
and I want to bounce it off of the playground at like Morgan's feet or something.
Bounce it off like one of the the supports.
Yeah, just like one of the metal pole things.
Yeah. Like at his feet.
Okay, so rolls with finesse. My finesse is 2. That's 10, which means I choose 3. Your shot lands in any target of your choice within range. Your shot strikes a second.
Or.
I don't want 3. I want it
one?
to. Yeah, I just want it to look cool. Maybe like ding the metal pole noticeably because I could break or cut something. So like just slice the metal a little.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me luck to see how long it spins after the fact. I'm gonna say the DC is gonna be really high because this is repurposed rubber from tires. That is the ground.
Yeah, it's an 8.
That's an 8. That's not gonna spin very long. So you let this bitch rip. And as you let it rip, you immediately Al Drago lets out this just insidiously evil cackle like and bing 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 like across a couple of the supports, and then kind of the world's like most evil spinning Beyblade jets down at where Detective Sam Morgan was standing, and there's a small spray of rubber tire bits that go up into the air as that just eats all of the momentum, and Meteor Drago is like, that was awesome! Oh, what a great master you will be!
Scary.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I like him.
That was the most in character set of 2 sentences.
I like him.
Yeah. I pick him back up and put him in my pouch.
Yeah, as long as you are happy, Ruby, I guess it's fine.
Yeah, see, he spins any death.
I saw a lot of the spinning. You know what? I'm gonna just be happy for you.
I'm not. I hate that thing.
And that
Good
is
cop, bad cop.
with that we're gonna fade. With that we're gonna fade to black, and then we're gonna fade back to the morning when you guys start to see a line of those very large, long human conveyances. A bunch of school buses pull up, and you
That
see
counts as a rest, right?
little. Yeah, that's a rest. Get 1 depletion back.
Woo.
Yeah. And you guys see a bunch of children, little man cubs, go into the building and whatnot. I'm gonna give everyone give me a group cunning check.
Oh, that's my best one.
This is my worst one.
Hold up on your fingers what you rolled.
Yeah.
So 5, 10, 7, and a 9.
Our average is
9,
like
9.
8.
8?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do we got? We was
I'm gonna say that Ronnie, you're the one sleeping in. You're the one sleeping in. Everyone else sees the janitor come out of a side door and walk down the sidewalk to the first trash can, unlocks it, puts the bag into his little cart, puts a fresh bag in, walks to the second cart. Everyone except for Ronnie and Thrall Abdul see this and kind of give each other a quick glance. Ninja, gone. And so when the janitor comes to this second trash can, he sees it's unlocked. He sees there are scraps of plastic all over the ground. He sees it looks like there was a firecracker detonated inside the lock somehow. And he goes, starts picking up. There's like a small trail of plastic wrappers. And he follows the trail, picking them up slowly, and he sees a buff as fuck possum and an 8-point buck sleeping underneath the backside of the Thank You Video Games Vagina Slide.
You're welcome.
What do you 3 sneaky animals want to do in the moments where this janitor is processing what the fuck he's seeing?
I want to wake them up.
The raccoon flip over.
I kind of want to just climb up the playground bits and land on Ronnie.
Oh, why not the
Wake up!
So wait,
slam.
was your ninja you just jumping straight upwards and then going like?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, then I'm gonna say it's fairly easy for you. I'm gonna give me a finesse check.
Oh shoot. 11.
11. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm gonna say that you managed to time your descent to not when the janitor's head is directly underneath you. But it's gonna be pretty close. So the janitor gets close and he kind of like steps forward and is like looking at it. He's like, okay, look like those critters are asleep. There's a shadow that drops right in front of his face and lands on Ronnie. Ronnie, you're up.
Chewie, oh my god.
Chewie's on top of you, and then there is a human.
Not hard, just kind of throw him off of me.
There is a human who's got like little scruff, like kind of shadowy 5 o'clock shadow going on. He's wearing a blue unitard, blue one-piece suit. What the fuck is that? Is it called a unitard? I don't want to call it a onesie. Onesie's too cute for this.
It's
overalls?
Coverall.
Coveralls. There we go.
Yeah.
Coveralls. It's covered in stains. He's wearing like freaking boots that are big and brown. He's got a stench. His kind of smellscape is that of cleaning supplies and garbage. And so for all intents and purposes, this is a god of garbage.
I've never seen a coverall that didn't have a name tag on it. What's this fella's name? Gotcha when you least expected it. It could just be Jerry. You don't need to think about that.
I wanted to do something cool and name it after one of our patrons, but neither one of our patrons has like a normal person name.
All right, his name's Kelvin then. Got it.
No, you're not a patron anymore, stupid.
All right, fine.
Become a patron again.
I'll do it right now.
His name is Jerry.
And I'll do it right now.
His name's Jerry.
All right.
Jerry, the god of garbage.
That's good to know. I'm just like, oh, and I'm just gonna smack awake Thrall and just get on top of him because I assume he's gonna need to be steered.
I was gonna say make a might check, but I assume you're just gonna succeed anyway.
I'll do it.
Freaking roll for it.
This is gonna be a roll as a 2.
5 plus 3 is 13.
It's 13. Bitch slap Thrall dual wake. And he books and ditches you guys.
Hear about the feeling this week.
He books and ditches you guys and gallops into like an intermediary thicket between the property of the school and the property of some suburban houses. But yeah, he's more or less just abandoned you guys.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
I said I climbed on top of him, so we abandoned you guys.
We abandoned you guys. I'm gonna say with the 13 now you're able to do that.
Oh.
So now you're with Thrall in the thicket between the residential property and the school's property.
Into the thick of it.
Yeah, the thicket.
Thank you for that one, James.
And in the thick of it.
Is the fruit pie still on the ground?
Aww.
Yes.
I'm gonna pick it up and then follow them.
Oh, that's my boy.
I just imagine Ron and freaking Chewie like scooping up with his 2 little raccoon hands and then waddling.
Yep, exactly.
Ruby, Morrigan, what are you guys doing after because you guys ninja'd up?
I'm flying. See ya.
I'm like a bird.
There's never a problem.
That just leaves.
Chewie should be really easy to follow, given that he's all wobbling.
That just leaves our most heavily armed and chaotic character alone in a children's playground with a god of garbage. And action.
Does he seem like he wants to like come after any of us?
I think that's the first time I've passive aggressively used the Dragons of Fate.
Oh, yeah. Well, I have an idea of what I can do. I can either run, but if he seems to be coming after any of us, I want to shoot him in the face.
Well,
you can't just
what
say
he
words.
witnessed was a possum and a deer sleeping together. Then he was jump scared by a raccoon who abruptly woke up the possum, who then bitch slapped the deer. The possum climbed on top of the deer, and they scampered away, leaving the raccoon in shock and awe, who then pathetically picked up what to him appears to be just like an empty like pie tin filled with like some like fruity oozes and the bread crust, scoop that up in his hands, and then waddled away after them. So he's kind of watching that happen.
So this would be considered a blind side then. Okay.
Yes. I guess you would technically call this a blind side.
That's a roguish move.
Yep. Yeah, I get to roll with luck instead of cunning because of my move distraction. And I just want to... Okay, so luck 10 to beam in between the eyes and then run after them.
Wait, what are you using?
I'm going to use my disc shooter.
Disc shooter. Okay, I just have to remember what you were using because the disc shooter has different rules depending on whether or not you're attacking a human or whether or not you're attacking an animal. But you beam him in the face with the disc shooter. That was a luck check, right? Last time you rolled it with that, or how did you? Oh man.
I used my move distraction. Whenever I attempt to blindside someone, I roll with luck instead of cunning.
Okay, what did you roll with luck then?
Yes.
What did you roll?
That was a 10.
It was a 10. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm gonna say do you want to describe how you do this? I'm gonna say that your ninja was just going up to the second level and you saw everything from the holes in the floor. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I want to leap towards him, bring out my shooter, beam him between the eyes, drop down, pick up the disc, and then take off.
Okay, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna let you slide. I'm gonna let you jump down. Enter bullet time. Shoot. Hit him in the face. But I'm gonna need a finesse check to retrieve the disc.
Okay. It's also a 10. Cool.
Cool. Yeah, that works.
Fire tonight.
That works. Yeah. So Ruby, I was freaking backflip. Pull out the disc shooter, pull it, stick it up under your arm, enter bullet time, fire, bing! Land on the ground, hold out your paw, grab the disc in midair, stow it away, and scamper away. I'm gonna put this away. I don't need this anymore.
No. How long is that? 2 minutes? That's how long the
I'm
timer
not gonna
is?
tell you.
Fuck. Okay.
That is DM knowledge.
You did say that earlier.
I'm not gonna tell you how long the Dragons of Fate allow me to let you do shenanigans.
Can I roll cunning? Can I roll cunning for the timer?
No. What is
he use might to persuade the timer?
The secrets of the Dragons of Fate are mine and mine alone to know.
Fuck it, I rolled this to seduce the timer. I'd have to roll as a joke, but we both know I was going to get double sixes and waste that roll.
Do it!
You gotta keep your end of the deal, though.
One of the sixes is the one's a 6 and the other one's only a 3, so not double sixes.
Try it.
Damn.
That's a good 9. I just
so
threw
you
away.
guys have successfully reconvened, regrouped within the thicket, leaving a dazed and confused garbage god at the playground.
We keep ruining the lives of every human.
Yes.
Hey, I paid the hospitality guy.
You did.
I did.
I don't know.
And that was very nice.
That's an equitable exchange.
It is for a crow.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a story to tell too. So.
Yeah. Y'all have seen Open Season? That shit happened to me at work today.
Yeah, just imagining the newspapers. There's like multiple people with stories about this group of animals just causing havoc wherever they go.
We're gonna officially become cryptids, mate.
That's our goal.
That's
Yes.
awesome. Ronnie and Morgan, give me a luck check.
All
I don't
right.
like that.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't like that.
Ooh, boy, that's a 5.
Is it 5?
Yeah.
10.
That's a 10.
10. That's how you do 10. That's
Morgan, what is going through your mind this morning?
Panic, which has been just a consistent thing for the past week. So
the bags that I drew under your eyes are much more pronounced.
yes, It's starting to molt a little more on top.
Oh yeah, good thing you have that snazzy bowler hat.
Yeah, the hat is just getting snugger. He pulls it down.
It's a disco in the panic room today.
You freaking you lined up on a tree in this thicket, and you kind of put one hand up against the trunk and just kind of
deep breaths.
Ronnie, from your vantage point on top of Thrall Abdul, you overhear the unmistakable back and forth of some trash-talking stray cats.
Oh,
Morgan. I hear cats.
Hey, what? Hey, what? Hang on.
I hear cats.
Oh, shit. Where?
I gesture in the direction of the gossipy ass cats.
Yeah, it's like a little. It's not towards the road. It's towards deeper into the woods.
Come on, man, follow your nose.
All right, Ronnie, real quick. I can fly up over there. Tell them down below that we're going to be taking off for 2 seconds and to not move.
Okay, I'm gonna try. I walk over to Chewie. Chewie, I need you to do me a huge favor, and I know if anyone could do it, it's you. I need you to
seem to think that a lot, but I'll do my best.
You're the best. You're the best, Chewie.
You're the best. Chewie, I am a damn sub. I need you to keep Ruby within the confines of this space for a minute.
You know her better than I do. What's the best way you think I could?
I found success in rope temporarily, but
don't have any of that.
I love how you phrased that. It's so elegant.
I have found success in rope temporarily.
It's not a permanent solution. She likes. Show her something cool you have. Or ask her about something cool she has. Both.
If Sam was present for this conversation, he'd be having a panic attack.
It's literally every moment.
Just hyperventilating.
Nope. Morgan is jumping branch to branch, getting closer to the sound of gossipy cats.
Just sneaking over.
That is enough. And then
Chewie's walking away from you now, so you can go join him.
Yeah, we go our separate ways.
Thrall is kneeling down, taking a seat.
Sit tight, Thrall.
You should tell me about your death thing.
Oh. I knew it was gonna be brought up.
I had a worse idea. You should be glad I didn't do that one.
You had a worse idea?
I want to know what it was now.
Yeah.
I have matches.
Oh no!
Oh no! Okay, let's not linger on that.
Hey.
Let's not linger on that.
I have a lighter. I don't need
Speaking
that.
of gossiping cats.
We have gossiping cats to listen to.
Yeah, okay, but like with a lighter, you can make one flame at a time. With matches, you can make multiple flames at a time.
Shut up!
A bear strolls in wearing a forest ranger hat.
This is what we're talking about, right?
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Only you can serve.
This is for cooking, not for fun.
No, and then I light Smokey's tail on fire.
Okay, so Detective Morgan is jumping branch to branch.
So Canada was Ruby's fault.
Yes, probably most likely.
Cannon.
This campaign is in Canada.
Is it connected to like the Appalachian area? Like it could be where?
Yeah.
Maybe a little.
Where-
Who knows?
I thought.
You did already say America, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe not. Who knows? Nothing matters.
Nothing really matters.
Could be somewhere near the border.
Listen, guys, we're running out of time.
3 days away from
We are running out of time.
You have to pull out the dragon timer again.
Just for the campaign, the regular.
Just make sure that I, when you do, that I just can get my timer on. So whenever you're ready.
No.
Yes.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna
cheating.
listen because I'm.
I would never.
I could start it off camera and not tell you guys, and just lift it up halfway through.
No.
Oh.
No.
Schrodinger's hourglass.
Oh.
You scoundrel. Okay.
Anyway, the first thing that you managed to hear is, Gazpacho, listen, that's like your third piece of human junk. You remember what happened to that one rat. What was his name? Scratch? And that one rat named Scratch, he went freaking crazy. He had like 5 human bits that did stuff, and he went crazy. That's your 3rd bit, man. I mean,
We're doing drugs that year.
Yeah.
This,
would I know this regarding rats or human food at all? Would that?
This, when you hear rat, look, give me. There's not like a history.
Good old cunning.
Yeah, real cunning. This would be along the lines of park folklore.
That is going to be an 8.
8. Okay, you've heard tall tales of this rat named Scratch. You will dismiss them as myth. And so basically the myth of the rat named Scratch is that he collected 5 human action figures and talked to them frequently. And those 5 human action figures told him things, like really hyped him up, told them that he could do anything. And eventually his shenanigans got him kicked out of the park. Before the rest of the rats were exiled to the Underdark. This was pre-rat exile to the Underdark.
Alright, so I assume this is going to be the normal way that Ronnie and Morgan handle this, where Ronnie walks up to them and Morgan stalks them from the roof.
And then Morgan drops down with a knife drop.
Yeah,
He's the scariest bird.
Yeah, I look up to Morgan before I walk over for that approving nod. Alright.
When you walk up to a group of 3 cats, one cat has your back to you. 2 others are a kind of all black cat, and then an all black cat, like a kind of gray cat, and the cat that has his back to you is kind of a calico cat. And then as you walk up, you see the 2 cats that are facing you, be like, yo, Gazpacho. And Gazpacho turns over to you, and you see a cat wearing fake plastic bling, a ring, and a pair of glasses like these. And Ronnie, you feel a powerful, this is like a sudden and powerful compulsion to really like Gazpacho, the cat.
You didn't need to tell me that. You already gave him cool
Like
signs.
mechanical, but on a mechanical level, on a mechanical level, Gazpacho's got a sway over you.
How's it going? Gazpacho, I think I heard.
Hold on, I gotta do all Gazpacho's part with the glasses. Yeah, that's my name. The name's Gazpacho. What's up?
What's going on? What are you guys talking about? I was just kind of in the neighborhood.
Oh, these 2 squares were just telling me that I should watch it with all my human paraphernalia. These glasses are new.
Oh,
and I think they're very cool.
I just got my ring, so.
That's a nice ring. Can I have a look at it?
You trust me. You do not want to wear this ring.
Roll cunning with disadvantage.
As my friend, I think it is safer
Roll
for you
cunning
not
with
to
disadvantage.
I just want to be clear that if I didn't like this guy, I might let him wear the ring. It's specifically that I like this guy that I'm resisting.
I know.
This is a burden I bear. Cutting with disadvantage. Okay,
He's gonna learn so much.
Blue dice together, black and yellow dice together.
I use disadvantage.
Black and yellow,
Black and yellow.
Alright, the blue dice is a 7, the black and yellow dice
Is also a 7, just in 2 different formats.
2 mixed successes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. This translates to you being a little. What do you say? What do you say to him?
Trust me, man, I have been wearing this thing for a week at least, and it's only burdened me. Except I now know what shampoo is. Do you know what shampoo is? Would you like to?
Yeah, tell me about shampoo.
Just,
Shampoo.
I I want to know what this is like for Sam.
As this guy like raises an eyebrow and everything, you feel like drawn in by this animal magnetism. Morgan, you see that the other two cats start to split off from behind Gazpacho and walk around Ronnie. Walk around to Ronnie's backside.
Want these glasses if that's what's happening here.
Yeah.
I am going to reposition to be directly above Gazpacho, but like if I were to drop down, I would drop down directly behind him.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. So tell me about Shampoo. It sounds interesting.
Are you a Hauser or are you like a stray?
I'm a Hauser in a sort of way. I mean, I kind of run the house and stuff.
Yeah, of course.
My human gave me this this chain necklace here. I think it's pretty cool. It's literally like Chuck E. Cheese plastic bling.
Oh yeah, I pull out my rosary. Yeah, I get you.
He gave me this, and then I kind of stole this from his sister. It's literally a piece of Barbie jewelry. And these, I kind of found these at that cool place over there with like the multi-level climbing thing, but it's like one of those weird ones that doesn't have like rugs and ropes for me to scratch my claws into, you know what I mean?
They were the playground?
Well, is that what that's called? I never
Yeah.
knew.
My sister found a death ball there.
You have a sister, and she found something pretty cool there.
Yeah, not like...
I'd love to meet her.
Yeah, sure. This is something...
At this point, I'm dropping down behind him. I was like, oh, right. Yeah, with the knife.
When you drop down, the two cats behind Ronnie, they go to restrain Ronnie. Ronnie, give me a might check disadvantage.
As I'm
like the great Rasputin. I will not be brought to my knees.
While you're doing that, I am putting the blade. So the way that I'm dropping down is I'm dropping with one arm with the blade around Gazpacho's neck, and I'm pulling the crossbow and pointing it at one of the other cats.
Okay, you said with disadvantage?
Okay, with that, I'm gonna let the advantage level out.
Oh, I rolled 2 sets. I
got you, buddy.
Roll again. I'll just roll 1 set again because they were both 10s.
Wow, doubles all the way, man.
Well, it's 7s again. It's a third, I guess 4th 7 in a row for a total of 10.
So one of
success.
One of these cats puts his arm up. That's the one that has the crossbow trained on him. The other cat manages to put you, Ronnie, into a half Nelson.
How's that a 10? Just means one of them's off me.
He puts you in a half Nelson, but his feet are off the ground.
I'm in control now.
I'm gonna say that Gazpacho puts his hands up and he's like, "Hey, let's all chill out." And that's where we're gonna end tonight's session of Daddy's Dungeon.
All right.
Trash Chronicles. Let's do a little bit of housekeeping. If you love what we do and all that, please go to our Patreon, patreon.com/daddy'sdungeondnd. We have 2 epic patrons right now, Green Otter and Little Demon with a Z. Those are really cool names. I think you guys are really cool. Do you guys have any advancements that you guys have done and want to pitch to me that allow me to, either say yes, yay or nay to them to let you have?
I put us all in danger to save Ruby back at the place.
You sure did.
And I'd like to think that follows my protection drive.
What is...
Because she is my ward.
I'm not going to give that to you, because it wasn't a reactionary... It wasn't like an immediately reactionary thing. It was... If there was a way for you to at the moment that Ruby was flung off while you were driving,
to save her from
like if you had saved her from falling off altogether, then I would have given it to you. Because it was a next action thing, I'm not gonna give it to you. I'm sorry if that's like a little if that feels unfair. But
I don't love it, but not enough to argue with you. So,
I feel like. If you haven't watched The Crown of Candy yet.
Nope.
But you'll get this as soon as you get to Crown of Candy. I imagine your ability is a swirl warden kind of thing. But once you get that, you'll get that.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna give that. I'm not gonna give that to you.
Abilities involving protecting Ruby. I think I've been talking about this. So I have Ruby as my protection. Yeah. I have her as under my protector connection, and then I also have an ability called Guardian that lets me protect people in general.
Right.
I am built to stop Ruby from getting hurt.
Yeah.
just physically, but physically there was not really a way for it to be. Yeah, exactly. It was a wild spot. So I'm not going to give that to you. I get it. Anyone else have anything?
I love it. I'm not going to argue with the DM.
Thank you. That's very respectful of you.
Okay, would you consider the conditioner oil slick to be toppling a tyrannical figure or order? Because he was standing in our way of escaping, and I toppled him.
You literally top.
Literally.
Quite literally.
It's too good.
Approved.
Okay.
I didn't have an opportunity to do any of mine.
We escaped from death or punishment by escaping and not being stopped by him.
You're not.
Two tribes, double tribes. Two advancements, two advancements. She could get pocket
Feel
sand
free
twice.
to say no.
She could get pocket sand twice.
Do you know how much pocket sand that is?
That's so much.
That's twice. That's twice.
We're holding people up from watching Critical Role.
No. What if you just find like a cool thing to give her, like in between sessions or something?
You know what? I'm not gonna give you advancement because I gave you Sticky Hand and a Beyblade.
And a Beyblade. You did
Okay,
get
so one advancement. Cool.
Only one. Only one. Anyone else?
So I had Discovery with when you encounter a new wonder or ruin. I discovered Belle. I don't know if that counts.
You discovered the playground. I'll give it that to you. Approved.
Playground is a new location.
New territory. Approved. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Patreon pitch time. Patreon pitch time. Patreon pitch time. Patreon pitch time. Time for my 4 players to pitch an idea for the Patreon art that I have to draw. And we'll have a Twitter poll tomorrow or the next day. It depends on how stupid a boy I am. Noodle, you already had your hand up. What is your pitch?
This was the hardest episode to pick one because there's so many good
so much that happens.
Sam threatening someone with a crossbow. I said I would like Sam.
Which time?
When he was threatening the deer to cross the street with a crossbow.
Cross the road, bitch.
Right in his face, just with the crossbow.
Cross the road, bitch.
That's what
Why did the deer cross the road? Because the raven was holding him at gunpoint. I love that. Cross the road, bitch. Next.
Yes, I want Thrall smacking into the glass window.
Did he do that?
He missed the door.
He missed the door and hit the wall.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought it was like this glass pane.
Well, no, the window was like narrow and high up on the wall.
Like they did. There was a mentioned glass pane, but it wasn't where he walked into. It was like an alternative to doors.
Okay. The wall then.
Thrall hits the wall. Cross the road, bitch. Thrall hits the wall. What you got?
I would like to propose Chewie carrying the fruit pie. All pathetically.
Chewy fruit pie waddle of shame.
My proposal is Chewy whispering "Dog Riot" into Ronnie's ears.
the freaking tableau the tableau.
Second best.
With the crossing the river.
Dog Riot.
Dog Riot tableau. Okay. Cross the road, bitch.
Dog Riot.
Thrall hits the wall. Dog Riot and fruit pie waddle. Yeah. Dog hits Thrall hits the wall. Dog Riot. Fruit pie
right
waddle.
there.
Thrall hits the wall. Fruit pie wallet. Wait.
Oh my gosh.
It's recorded.
I have to rewatch the video.
It's recorded.
It's fine.
It's recorded.
You've said it multiple times. It's fine.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I, of course, have been your incredibly sexy dungeon master. Your garbage man, the noodle
Extremely
doodler.
humble dungeon master.
The greatest dungeon master, the greatest garbage man to have ever lived across all dimensions and all throughout space and time, Goon Daddy. Playing our greatest master of chef to ever exist in any culinary space. We have Chef Chewy Raccoon, aka Criteric.
Dog Riot.
Our number one absolutely chaotic demon lord of all things evil and malicious, Ruby Possum, aka Moss Creature.
I have fire.
Oh wow! Whoa!
Okay, I swear to God, put that down.
The biggest, beefiest, stonkiest, biggest boy that ever did sleep next to a deer, Ronnie Possum, aka the Noodle Diddler.
You know what? As long as you're happy.
And the poor old man who has to deal with them all, Detective Sam Morrigan, aka Video James.
Please cross the road. Please.
Thank you guys so much for watching. You are free to go watch Critical Role. I love you all. You are all the best audience that a small content creator such as myself could ask for. You are the best. I love you so very much. But remember, y'all bitches are trash. So what did you guys think of the Dragons of Fate?
That was
love it.
really cool.
This is Brandon Lee Mulligan. I'm coming for you. This is my box of doom. This is my box of doom. Hell
Because
yeah.
we waste so much time, you need a timer to keep us going.
Yeah, you guys waste so much fucking time. Anyway.